Hello and welcome back to City Skylines with myself, Hollow. Thank you very much for joining me. This is my international airport that we built last time, and it has serviced 0 people. It's kind of important that I get this set up, so we're going to be doing that today in this episode. I'm very excited to get that going. I think what I'm going to do is use some sort of system where a road comes down from up there where it actually is. Look how bright it is over there at the airport. And maybe it'll be like an underground tunnel system. And that tunnel system will come under the town as well. Under this. And maybe connect up, I would say, to this, the roundabout itself. A way in and out there would be a cool idea. But the problem there would be, of course, that... well, pretty much it's another exit and entrance way. I might not have the space. It's going to be awkward to get it over and under these other pipes. What I have to do is take it under again, but under through the whole town and just connect it up somehow to the main highway. That might be a better idea, and in fact, that's what I'm going to do instead. So that's one plan, you know, get that working, get that sorted out, which will be fun. Then we need to increase the productivity and all of the stuff that's going on here in this new town, you know, start actually giving it things that it needs, like a fire station, for example. Some people gave me some advice on why I'm having some traffic problems, and it's because apparently they think I need to use more roads. I need to use more connecting roads than what I've got going on. They have to go further to actually get to where they want to go. And though I originally thought, you know, hey, that would lower traffic, it seems to have created more of a problem, which is, well, obviously unfortunate. But if this is the solution and we could get rid of the problems before they even happen, then let's do that instead. That'll be fine, I'd say. Whoa, airplane there. I'd say that's fine right there. Hold on, is this airplane coming into the international airport? It's flying to airport. That might be the international one. Whether it goes left or right here will pretty much show us. I'd say it's going to the normal airport. Yeah, it looks like it is. That's too bad. Well, there we go. So those are some objectives right there to get that sort of set up. To make more of those connecting roads in this town right here as well, of course. And do that wherever I need to for traffic-related things. And then we'll see where we go. But obviously I'm interested by this new monuments thing. We saw it last time. We need a business park. We need a observatory, expo center. We need a courthouse. We need a colossal order offices, which is all in the unique buildings tab. As of right now, I believe I've got most of them plonked down. The luxury hotel. Why don't we give the luxury hotel to these guys since they just started being here. Look at the way it's like positioned. Am I going to be able to place this anywhere in this town? Because the gaps might not be big enough. Hold on. There we go. Lovely. We'll just get one on this corner here. Look at the luxury hotel. Looks cool. Looks very cool. What we're going to need to do is start giving these guys some things. So firstly, we'll give them that. Somehow it's not on the grid. That's a mistake. There we go. Should be better. There we go. It is. We'll give them crematorium. We'll give them a hospital, like here. We'll give them fire station, like here. We'll give them a police station right next to it. We'll get rid of that burned down building, and we will. We'll give them an elementary school. Why not? Just put it in the middle. And then we can set up public transport and many, many other things like that. But we won't worry about it too much at this second. Are you guys going to be able to get to that fire? You're like right next to it. You're right next to it. How efficient are you going to be? Please be somewhat efficient. I thought it was spreading to that building because that building's ugly. All brown and shit. Really? So, despite there being a fire station right here, not a single fire engine is in use. And the building has burned down. What the actual fuck, guys? You have, like, fire engines to use. What are you doing? You stupid. They must be stupid. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, so this new expansion will be filling that up while we wait for demand to actually crop up and actually appear. That'll be good. We have some burning down buildings, and those are pretty much due to the traffic issues this town faces. And, you know, why that exists is because of the road situation. So we're going to try and fix that, like I said. So, let's do a connection here, like so. Let's do a connection. Well, you see, as soon as I do that, there's now an issue happening where there's traffic lights and stopping the traffic. Maybe it's not a good idea, I don't know. I just feel like it causes more problems than fixes them. But then again, the traffic's easing up. I don't know, we'll leave it at that for now. Then we'll give these guys a connection here. Take the load off on that corner, maybe. Give them another road all the way up here. Connect there. And these connections hopefully will lower the stress and allow them to get around the town and pretty much where they want to go a little bit easier. If we go to the tab now and we see traffic, where is it pretty bad? Pretty bad here. And the majority of them are going right because they want to go to this tunnel and get out of the town. So, what I could do is go to the highway system, go ahead and pick this, and go under. And as you can see, they're all instantly using that. Doesn't seem to be causing too many traffic issues. That stays there, and they can use that if they want. And the red is not anywhere near as bad. That's good, that's good. I think it may have worked. Yeah. Yeah, the traffic issues are... They're there, but they're not as bad as they were at all. Not even remotely. Alright, it's functional, it's working. It looks like it's worked. This is also pretty bad, because you've got a lot of people going in here. A lot of people going in here and a lot of people stopping here. It should really be the other way around. And in fact, you know what? It needs to be. So, what we want... In fact, we can't do that because that doesn't work like that. So, they'll have to find a different way to get out. Maybe that's going to be the solution. They need a different way to get out of the town. So there's less traffic there stopping them. And they have to go somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be a better idea. It'll cause some more traffic and, like, inflation somewhere else, but if it causes the problem to be solved or a lot lessened, that's good. There's also some traffic going on here. Bit of a collision going on. It's probably a train just came in. Every time a train comes in, it fills it up, so, you know, not the best example of whether traffic's bad or not. Alright, so the next problem that we're going to see over here is probably going to be garbage related. You know, I thought about that right away, honestly, when I was putting in the fire stations and whatnot. Basically, it's so far away from garbage situations that we have right now that it's definitely going to have issues. So, have we even districted it up? We haven't, so we'll go ahead and district it up, and we'll give it a policy to help with that. There we go. What's it going to be called? It's called Woodland District. How about Woodland Plateau, because it's on a plateau. Plateau. Plateau spelt weirdly. It just looks wrong. Maybe the A goes there? Plateau. It's such a weird sort of spelling, isn't it? Plat. E-A-U. I think that's the right one. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think it does have an A here. It's not the start. That looks about as right as I'm going to get, honestly. Plate A-U. Plateau. I think that's it. It's a weird spelling. No one can fault that that's a weird spelling on a word. But I still like it for some reason. And I think that is it. I think that is it. Anyway, so what we wanted to do was lower the amount of garbage production that these guys have by giving them a policy. We're giving them a recycling policy, which will help. There we go. We'll just close that. So now they have recycling, but their garbage issues are still going to be there because they don't have anyone to deal with their garbage. So I think they're going to need a unique system here, just for them, with an incineration plant somewhere. What's the fear is that I'm not going to be physically able to do it. We'll see though. Hold on, it looks like I might be able to. Oh my god, I can. Just barely. Alright, good to go. We'll just pipe it up. Can't believe it actually fit. awesome. It is causing a bit of pollution, though. I'd like it to be a bit further out. Obviously, that's probably asking for too much, right? Oh my god. It can go slightly further. It can go slightly further. Further than that would be nice, again, but probably asking for too much. I'll need to get some office buildings around that, so I'll deal with that. But now, there's garbage trucks in the town, and they'll be working the town soon, although most of them want to leave and go somewhere else for some reason. Jerks. Whatever. For now, it works. It works, and the new, yeah, the new expansion's getting some work done. It's working now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put down 2 commercial sort of buildings there. I don't have very much demand, so I don't want to go overboard with it. You know, I'm very cautious about that. Same with residential. I'll try not to go overboard, but, you know, I could put more than I have, you know, in the other spots. I can fit more here. I've got enough demand for it. There we go. Alright, so that's slowly being built up. Now, we do need, oh my god, it's seeing a lot of issues, this. We do need to actually give a connection now to this place. How do I connect up the road? Ah, right here. So, what we'll do is go out and around, and we're going to go under. And it goes under. It's going to go even further under. Like this. And then I want it to connect up. So, this can go either way. This road. So, it doesn't really matter too much which side I put it on, honestly. As long as it fucking works. So, what I'll do is just put it there. Came out a little bit early, but whatever, it works. So, that's one way. And then we'll do the other one. But what we have to do is create a roundabout system so they can go whichever way they want to go. Out of town. There we go. Out of town, out of the airport, rather. And then we'll just bring this around. You know what? What I could do instead, what I could do a bit further along here, right, is this. So we bring this road out. And I want to connect it up to this, so it needs to be quite close, admittedly. So we'll bring it around here, and then we connect it up, and then you can go either way. Yeah, that's much better. You can go either way at that point. And we'll do the exact same thing here, right? So, like that. So you can go either way via these roads to get to the airport and to get out of the airport. There's now a way on both sides of the roads, because these aren't one way. And that works. That works a charm. Lovely. Alright, so now it's physically possible for people to get over here. And it's seeing some real issues. So what it needs is its own... Yeah, what it needs is its own healthcare. There we go. Much better. Much better. So now that's okay. It's not having garbage problems, so I don't need to worry about that, thank God. Good. Alright, good. Looks good. What we could also do is give them a metro, like we've been doing with the other ones. So there's a way to get to it. Over here. So we'll just put that there, and we'll connect the pipe up. How are we going to do this? Oh, it's not too bad to do. It's going to be an annoying process to do. I've shown it a bunch of times, but, you know, I just have to get rid of this pipe, make the connection, make the circle again, and then completely redo the entire route. Which, again, every time I do it, I'm like, really wish it was a bit more simple than this, you know? It just feels inefficient, the fact that I have to do this every single time. Okay, there we go. Now there's a line going around the whole thing. It's no longer an arrow, but more like a deformed thing. But it's working, and it's there, and that's what's important. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, let's keep districting. Could actually do with some more buildings here. People living here, that's very nice. We have a nice bit of demand again for office space. Tiny bit of commercial demand. Don't want to go overboard with it. Very easy to do that. Probably already gone overboard with it with just that. But whatever. And this town is slowly filling up. Lovely. Don't really care about population now. We've already reached like the maximum we can. We've unlocked all of it. So we're not really thinking about that anymore. So, again, monuments. We're going to need a business park. Now, where is a business park? State of industry, business park. 20,000 squares of commercial zone need to be built. That's like, quite literally, double what I have. So that one's going to be a long shot. Then we need an observatory for another one. Observatory requires 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city at once, meaning I can't destroy them. That kind of means that I need to make a bunch of buildings where no one will live. You know what? That's not actually as hard as I thought to do. It just seems like a really bad idea. So what I'd need to do, I guess, is like build an expansion where I purposely are like building stuff that is abandoned. And it doesn't need to be anything other than just abandoned buildings. So I could just build a fuck ton of commercial somewhere like this and not let anyone get to it. So like this, and then I can just like grid it up. Probably using the wrong type of road if I'm doing this to save money. There we go. And we just grid it up as much as possible. Like that. And then we just take commercial. Doesn't fucking matter what type of commercial. And then just fill it up completely. Completely fill it up. And then give it no electricity, no plumbing, no connecting roads. And then all of the buildings will be abandoned. And I'm not sure whether this will be 1,000, but I'm sure it'll be a surprising chunk. So I think that will work. We'll see how that goes. It will wreck my expansion a little bit. Why is there so many burned down buildings? We have the means to get there now, and the traffic problems are gone. I say that. Jesus, what happened here? Probably this road, actually. So, yeah, let's get rid of this fucking road. I don't think it works. Just accidentally got rid of my UI. Let's just get rid of the road. God, look at the amount of people that are stuck here. It's crazy, man. I have to worry about fixing that, but that's probably what caused the traffic issue here. This town, this Sheffield Hills has just been a massive pain in the ass since day one. Since day one. Alright, we can do a big residential expansion here, which is nice. Just fill it all up. There we go. And we've got more office demand. What other unique buildings are we able to place now, then? Absolutely nothing so far. We have this, the Expo Center. I do actually need to build this, so let's do it. Well, it's a bit hard to place because of the positioning. It'd be a lot easier if I could put it, like, sideways. But that doesn't... Oh, here we go. Doesn't seem to be, like, an actual option. So we'll put it over here. Expo Center. Looks pretty cool. Bring in some people soon. That was actually required for one of the monuments. I think it was the Hadron Colliders. Alright, so we're getting there now. We need a stadium. I think I can make a stadium. I can make a stadium. And it's a little bit easier to place, which is nice. Nice change of pace. Modern Art Museum. Seeing Skyscraper 1. And now we can actually place the space elevator. People near and far travel to the city to see the space elevator. This means a huge influx of tourists, which also like to spend money while visiting. Now we just need to find a place to place it. Here we go. Let's look at this. Oh my god. The space elevator. Oh my god, look at it. Wow. It looks fucking awesome, dude. Oh god, all these new buildings look cool at night. Look at them. I'm hemorrhaging money, by the way. Like, holy shit. Hold on, I gotta, like, budget the shit out of people for a second. Oh my god, this is gonna be... You know what? I'm gonna get maximum budget on everyone until they can handle it no longer. That scared me. I need to, like, pool in a lot of money for a second. Look at this. This is a good strategy if you're in need of money, by the way. Everyone's gonna hate this, right? But for a second, I'm just gonna quickly get a quick mill. You know, just amass a quick million. No problem. Not an issue. And now they're all mad at me. So we put it down to 15% on each, which is still too much, and they're still going to be upset. But it's nowhere near as bad as double that. So that should help. You know, they won't be mad about that, right? Right, guys? You're going to chill now, right? I think they're chilling now. Okay, they're still pretty angry. Just doing this slowly on purpose. 12%. 12%. And 12%. There we go. Am I still losing money? I am. A lot of money. This cost a lot more than I even considered. My God. My God. What's the budget on this thing? Alright, it's time now to lower the budget significantly on a lot of things. Oh my God. Okay, what about you? Unique buildings. You now have 70% at night, and you have 70% at day. There we go. Train stuff is now an all-time low because I only have one. 50% trains. Metro can be fine. Bus can be fine. I'd say we're overboard on buses, so we'll go 80% on both of those. Airports, I don't need to do too much. 80% on both of those. Taxis, you're okay. You're alright. And I guess I'll go a little bit less on garbage because we have a bunch. If that's a problem, I can change that. What about water supply and something like that? Oh, we can't really fuck with that. Okay, so just lower the budget on a bunch of things. Okay. Looks good, looks good. We're okay. By the way, should we follow one of these planes? Is that coming in to land at my airport? There's actually one down here. They're seeing garbage issues now. Garbage is piled up. Exactly the scary thing that what's going to happen there when I mess with the budget. Okay, we're actually gaining a lot of money now. More money than I actually need. So what we'll go ahead and do is fuck with the budget a little bit more. I'm glad that I thought of that. So garbage-wise, we need that 100%. Okay, so garbage is at 100%. We simply couldn't not have it at 100%. It wasn't going to work. It was not going to work. Okay, so let's keep building. We got more residential demand, so let's just fill that up all the way over here. Lovely. Tiny bit of office demand, so fill that up around the office, around the stadium. Okay, so now money is coming in around 10 grand a tick. We're starting to see a lot more tourism. It's working. It's doing fine. These guys are doing okay. And we're slowly going to fill this in. So that was a bit of a scare there. Money situation. I kind of went overboard with the unique buildings, but it was my first monument. I was excited about it, man. I'm sorry, I went for it. I went for it. My first monument. Look at it. The Space Goddamn Elevator. It's already serviced 50 people. It's doing very well. Very well. Whereas this town's doing so insanely bad. And I just don't believe it. I just can't believe it. Why is it doing so bad, man? All because of the traffic issues. God damn, look at it. It's terrible. This whole town is a monstrosity. How are you doing, airport, by the way? You've only had 8 passengers compared to the other airport, which has 71. Not doing amazing, but I still like them. I think they're cool. We needed to place them at one point. Alright, what else do we need? We need courthouse for that one. What do we need for a courthouse? Pretty sure I've seen it somewhere. Oh, I got it right away. Courthouse handles all kinds of legal business. Cool. Requirements for the medical center. Cool. But I need crime rate over 50% for a courthouse. I know how to fix that. I know how to create crime. We just changed the budget temporarily. Alright, police department. Get fucked, mate. You have nothing. Alright, the crime rate should skyrocket before long. I hope. 6%. It dropped. Like, what that means is I lowered the budget. So there's less cops out there. There's less people making it safe. And in reaction to that, the place got safer. So, if that doesn't tell you something about cops, you know, how they're fucked up. I'm kidding. Just some in America. A lot, actually, in America. But maybe not all of them. But a bunch of them. Holy shit, it's crazy. Okay, how's the crime rate doing? 6%. And I'm losing money again, somehow. Despite having just lowered the budget. Having just lowered the budget on my courthouse to build a courthouse. You know, lowered the budget on police stuff. I'm still losing money. Okay, it's coming back. God, I don't know what's going on with my money, guys. Send help. Send help. Alright, we'll make this place a bit nicer. So people actually want to live here. Build some more stuff around here. Get some parks going. Build that. Alright, there we go. There we go. They needed this. They really needed this. Let's get a tennis court. Give them like a park over here. Park down here. There we go. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. They really like that. And it's actually gained me a lot of money as well, which is fine. Suddenly we're shooting up to 10 grand, actually, a tick. Kind of a massive change. Massive change there. What the hell? My money situation is confusing. How are you doing over here? Most of them have abandoned now. That's good. Good to see. Is it enough, though? It's probably not enough. Go to the monument. What is it? The observatory that requires it. And the observatory is this one. 44 out of 1,000. So this purposely built abandoned city where no one can get to it. And I want all those buildings to be abandoned. Probably only going to have like, I don't know, 70 or 80 buildings. Or thereabouts. Maybe 70 to 60. You know, I'm going to need a lot of these. That's a problem. I think building observatory is pretty tough. And the fact that you have to do abandoned buildings is a bit weird. Wow, look at how much money I'm making right now. Like, why? Why is it shooting so high now? The fuck? It's 30 grand a tick. So, Colossus order offices. Sorry, I don't care about that. Yeah, so for the offices we need weekly education expenses at 20 grand. I guess I need to build a fuck ton of, like, education systems and high schools and all that. Just more the better, basically. Bit weird. Bit weird. Let's keep filling this up. Trying to keep it over on this side, away from the things that causing noise pollution. But it's good to keep the population coming in. Look, I've dropped down to 15 grand now. 14 grand, even. It's crazy. Just make up your mind. A lovely thing, by the way, to see when you come here. No wonder this place isn't seeing much service. 3 people have come here and they're like, as they're landing, like, what's with the weird ghost town over there where all the buildings are decrepit and there's not a single soul in sight? Strangely, there's the sound of a bustling city emanating from it. Truly, this is a ghost town. Fucking hell. Hold on, let me just district this. Hold on. And just call it Ghost Town. There we go. Lovely. Alright. Monuments. How are you doing, guys? We're getting closer to being able to build them, but it's still a stretch. The courthouse, 8% crime. Really? There's not enough. Maybe I'm going to have to get rid of all of my police stations temporarily. I think that's what I'm going to need to do. For a second, though, why don't we set up, like, you know, a public transport system over here and create a bus route. Which we'll have one that goes around the outside of the entire place. Like so. And there we have it. Good lord, it was a bit of a mess to make, I must admit. And complete line. So now there's one that goes around every fucking road and around the outside, both directions. Perfect. Perfect. Took a bit more time than I expected to actually make that. But whatever, it works. That's the important thing. That's the very important thing. Alright, may have overexpanded there, but whatever. Saw a new problem over here. Not enough goods to sell. Yeah, we've seen this before. That's probably due to me lowering the budget That's an alarm going off, by the way. It's actually the time I'm supposed to get up at 25 minutes past 12. How crazy is that I'm up before that? I actually got a new microphone, that's why I'm up extra early. You know, I usually am up at 12:30, but I'm up extra early today because I got a new microphone. Not too long ago, about 2-3 months ago, I got a new headset. And the wire was much shorter than I was used to with my old headset. And basically I stood up and it pulled the mic off the table and it landed on its front face and damaged the mic. And so for the last 2.5 months, I've pretty much been unable to have correct functioning sound. And it's been really hard for me to tell when something's too quiet or too loud. And people have noticed. People have started to notice now that... You know, sometimes my audio is a little bit too loud when I'm speaking, and sometimes the game volume in an episode or whatever is a little bit too quiet. It's because it sounded fine to me in the editing, because the stupid mic, because it was broke, because of my own fault. And I just realised, you know, I can't keep doing this. It sucks. It's a really annoying problem, but it's time I have to spend some money. I made that mistake. I needed a new mic, and so I ordered one. And it came. Funny story. The mic came with the delivery guy at, I think it was 9:58, and the alarm that I'd set to wake me up in prep for a delivery was at 10. So he came 2 minutes before I would have been awake. So I had to just like wake up, panic, rush, ram clothes on, go quickly, say hi, sorry, getting the keys for the door and whatever, go through that whole crazy process. You know what it is to get a fucking delivery on an item, and when you nearly miss it. Yeah, and if he'd come 2 minutes later, I would have been fine and ready for it. I mean, it's fine. I got the mic, and I'm up earlier because of it. But, yeah, just a bit sad. Look at this disgusting ghost town, man. They're still building buildings here. You fools, you don't understand. I'm never going to do anything. You're going to just burn and die. Still only two... Wow, okay, you know what? That's a lot more than I thought. 200? We have 200 now. Although we're seeing a lot of abandoned town... Oh my god. What's with all the abandoned buildings going on, man? It's all crashing and burning. Well, while we ignore that problem, why don't we just build a Japanese garden, yes? Right, I must admit now, the issues with this town, another death wave's just happened. You know, I'm always scared that it's something to do with the pollution going on over here. But I know it isn't. Like, look, it's fine. It's safe. But... holy shit, man. Like, the abandoned buildings that are popping up, the extreme, crazy death waves that keep happening over here. I just feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with this town, and I've made great efforts to fix it. But this is what happens, guys. Like, when you build a town that isn't your standard, boring, run-of-the-mill grid, these problems become very hard to deal with. Traffic becomes very hard to solve. On a normal grid, solving traffic issues is easy as hell. And, I mean, honestly, even having those traffic issues is confusing and surprising in a grid. This isn't a grid. This is some disgusting, hilarious mess. And goddamn, I'm just sad that it messed up. Still, it has this cool... Oh my god. That's a penis. That is a penis. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching. Not intended. No, that was not intended. Thank you for watching. Woodland Plateau's doing great. Space elevator. Got a lot of tourism. That's good. I'll see you guys next time for some more City Skylines After Dark. At least this looks pretty. Just ignore all those terrible icons. Can't believe this has happened. And I can't believe that I built a... Oh my god. Thanks. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.